Now, we got a chance to listen to the head of the Hong Kong Monetary Authority as they talk about trekking through shifting terrain. That is the theme for this year's summit. How would you describe the lay of the land, the global landscape?
Well, the global landscape is in transition. I think if we thought in the past, the difference between one president and another, or one party and another, was something like this, and now we're talking about a much bigger difference. And things are happening that were not considered in the past. Things that were done in the past are no longer done. I think a lot is in flux, and that has led to a lot of unpredictability, a lot of volatility, but also a lot of change.
Some of that unpredictability coming through from President Trump, his trade policies. We saw he had a meeting with his Chinese counterpart, President Xi, at the weekend over in Korea. Were you encouraged by the outcomes there? What was your key takeaway?
I think that the takeaway is one of pragmatism, that these are two great powers, both of which possess great strengths, both of which need the other. And the other thing is that it's really important to realize that in its 80 or 100 years of primacy in the world, the U.S. has really never had a real rival in economic terms. We thought Russia, USSR, was a rival, but it was a facade. China is a real rival. It has great strengths, it has dynamism, it has rapid growth, it has enormous human resources and focus and purposefulness. So the U.S. has to learn to live with the strong, legitimate rival, but rivals don't have to be enemies.
As we talk about China, I'm seeing that you're saying that you want to see China open up to foreign investment. You have an upbeat view on the Chinese economy. Share with us, and what opportunities are you seeing?
Well, I think that China has massive opportunities, the enormous population, the wealth, and the purposefulness, as I said before. It is on the dawn of creating a large middle class, consumer class, of benefiting from strong domestic demand, in addition to its role in the world economy. Change is happening in China at a very rapid rate. It is developing financial markets and financial mechanisms. Oaktree is very excited to be part of that. I've been coming for 20 years. We've been participating in a major way. The regularization of relationships, the proliferation of financial techniques. This gives us lots of opportunity. We have been participating and will continue to do so, excitedly.
One race that we're seeing between China and the United States also is in the artificial intelligence space. How do you view the leaps and bounds that China is making with artificial intelligence?
Oaktree is not an investor in stocks. That pretty much keeps us out of the technology realm. And anyway, the people who are going to figure out AI are younger than I am. I can't judge who's going to come out on top. And it's important to recognize that nobody knows. We all, I think, are willing to grant that AI will change the world. Nobody knows how, when, with what effect, with what profitability, who the leaders will be. I think it's all a state of flux, and we won't have these answers. There may never be a terminal answer, but I imagine we'll have indications in, let's say, 3 to 5 years or so. I think the question that I get the most often surrounding AI is whether it constitutes a bubble in the markets. It's certainly significant. It's certainly going to change the world. It certainly is popular and has been bid up. Very hard to know. Every movement in the markets is abetted by the words "it's different this time." There's no doubt that with AI it's different this time. The question of whether the difference has been accurately gauged or overestimated, no one can say.